Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hazeeq, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Coti. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, with that further ado, let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, we have a Fibonacci retracement set up with the swing high printed in September of 2021 and the swing low printed in July of 2021, and we've reached our minimal target at the 1.272 after we lost this local low here, which is the first fib level. So after you drop back down, you retrace to the minimal target, and now you had to move to the upside from there. So you could say that target has been met, but obviously our technical target usually is the 1.618 after we lose the first fib level. That wasn't the case here, although we did see a 92% pullback for Coti, which is pretty strong considering the fact that usually altcoins go anywhere between 95 to 99%. So 96% would have been the 1.618 Fibonacci level. So that's why it was, it was logical expecting that price to be met, but we did not meet that, so that's fine. I dark cost averaged into Coti. I have a nice bag sitting in my portfolio, and hopefully we're going to see this project do well in the future. Obviously, it has strong ties with Cardano's stablecoin. Now, taking a look at this sideways channel that we have here, so this is going to be an important resistance level to break above because we've retested it multiple times on the daily chart and on the weekly as well. It looks better on the weekly, but I just don't want to switch over to the weekly. So we have multiple touches here, and every single time you reach that level, you see a move back down. So the next time we break into this channel, I hope that we can break above that and just back test it as support and start creating a solid support foundation above this support block or above this sideways channel for now. So that's what I'm hoping for, but we also find ourselves in a rising wedge pattern, but this is not really an official rising wedge pattern because usually you find these at the top of an uptrend, but not when you're printing a local bottom. But nonetheless, we're still hitting our head on this resistance level, and we're hitting our butt on the support level. So you're still getting squeezed up in between two levels, and at some point a move has to be made or a decision has to be made. So hopefully it's going to be a break to the upside. Between you and me, I'm still hoping for a nice breakdown down to this low here at 6 cents. But like I said, I'm not going to be waiting for that to happen because we've already printed our bottom, and the people that were waiting for the price to retrace when they were sitting down here got this impulsive move to the upside. And now once they got down here, they were like, well, it's probably going to go lower. And now if it explodes to the upside, they have just missed their opportunity. So trust me, when you're selling at the all-time high prices in the bull market, it doesn't really matter whether you bought in at 0.0518 cents or was it at 0.0568 cents. Trust me, that's not going to play a huge role. You're still going to make a lot of money. So a major support level here that we need to hold is 0.074 cents. So roughly 7.5 cents is a major support level. We broke above it here in January. This was a resistance level beforehand, and now we're trying to hold it as support. We're trying to hold the yellow support trend line here, but something tells me that if Bitcoin starts pulling back down a little deeper, because to be honest, it is a bit overextended, we are going to be seeing either this low retested, the one that we printed in March at around about 7 cents, or we could even come back down here and retest 6.5 cents. So if we manage to get down to those prices, that is going to be a major area for me to dollar cost average into the project a bit more. And of course, if we see a major capitulation, the 1.272 target here at 0.052 cents is going to be a major buying opportunity. And if that happened, that still would be bullish because we're going to be printing essentially a double bottom pattern, as you can see. So that would be bullish, but holding this low obviously is the key, the most important thing to do here. We don't want to be losing this low, but it doesn't seem like Bitcoin is losing its November low that it has printed. So I don't think altcoins will be doing that either. Now, taking a look at the daily RSI, as you can see, we do have some sort of an ascending support trend line here. So that is something that you can keep an eye on for future. And if we see a pullback, like I said, you can target this yellow support trend line for entries, as since January this year, we had one bounce, we had another bounce in March, maybe we get another bounce in May. So that's something to keep an eye on. And yeah, the RSI sitting in the middle. If you really want to start dollar cost averaging into Coti right now, I wouldn't tell you that that's a bad idea necessarily, because you're not sitting at these highs here at 12 cents and you're not really sitting this low. You're sort of in the middle. So it's an okay time to start dollar cost averaging. Obviously, don't go all in. Don't be a degen. And yeah, that's what I have here for the daily chart. Let's switch over to the weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, guys, I quickly want to give a shout out to everyone who has joined my Patreon. Thank you very much. And if you want to become a part of the Patreon and, get access to a lot of exclusive content, such as podcast episodes for patrons only, my trade alerts, my entire portfolio. I share everything that I buy and everything that I sell. If you want to leave some requests, we can take a look at your projects on Patreon. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. I try to do daily updates and daily posts in there. So if you want to try it out for free, you can do that as well. There's a 7-day free trial, so you can do that and let me know what you think. Let's get on with the video. Taking a look at the weekly chart, as you can see, we have a Fibonacci retracement set up with the swing low printed in January of 2023 and the swing high printed in November of 2021. We have our 1.618 target sitting at $3. The 1.414 is sitting at $1.80, and the 1.272 is sitting at $1.26.5. So these are going to be the major bull market targets that we are going to be targeting here on the channel. Obviously, if the project gets very overextended, a lot of bullish news, bullish partnerships, and there's going to be a lot of demand, the price will soar, and it can reach prices that we couldn't even imagine them right now. So it all could happen, but you cannot expect that to happen with every project. So for the sake of staying conservative, we're going to be targeting these 3 levels, and if need be, the prices and the targets will be adjusted if I think that the prices are probably going to go higher based on the current period that we're in during a cycle, or whether we're near the bull market top or not. Because if Bitcoin is sitting at $150,000 and Coti is sitting at $1.80 and it hasn't reached $3 or 1.618 target, then believe me, I'm not going to be taking the chance and waiting for Coti to hit $3 while Bitcoin is super overextended. It's sitting at all-time high prices. It's very overbought on the weekly and the monthly chart. I'm just not going to be doing that. So that's something that you have to understand, that Bitcoin, the Fed, all of those things will be impacting and really leading the market. So you have to go off of those things as well. You can't really just look at the fib and say, well, I'm going to sell at $3. Well, you can sell, but no one guarantees that it's going to happen in the next bull market. You might have to wait for another 7 years to sell at $3. If you want to wait that long, that's fine. But I want to take a lot of profits this bull market, this upcoming bull market, and really stop depending on these normal 9-to-5 jobs that I'm currently doing. And I'm actually going to be doing 2 jobs now, just so I can dollar cost average into the markets as much as possible. So yeah, that's what I suggest everyone does. Work as much as you can, invest as much as you possibly can, obviously, but with logical limits, and don't put in your grandma's house, and don't sell your grandma's house for sure, and go swing trade or go do futures or something like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Now, taking a look at the weekly RSI, as you can see, we have a local high and we have another high here in October of 2021. So both of these create a descending resistance trend line, and the next time we come up to it, hopefully we can have a nice move to the upside. If you're looking for a swing trade or you're looking to exit, you can wait until we reach that trend line. That's where you sell. If you're looking for good buying opportunities, the red support block below is a massive, massive area for us to hold. As you can see, we had a bounce in June and a bounce in December. So that's what I have for the weekly RSI. The volume is doing okay, not as good as we were doing back in 2021, obviously, but still pretty good. So that's pretty much everything I have for the weekly chart and for Coti in general. Let me know if I missed out anything important on the charts. Thank you all for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next update. Take care.